What's up, everybody? This is your favorite teacher screaming through the bleachers, Miss Awesome Arnold, aka Teach Queen. I'm here to give you an example of how to do your project and how to have fun with it. You got to have fun in this virtual environment, so I hope you all are ready. Come on now.
Everybody's ready.
All right, get prepared for your project, okay? I know that I am. Are you excited to be here today? It's the beginning of Black History Month, too, right? It's a lot to be happy about. You got Miss Arnold in the building. Got my students' grades going through the ceiling. I got my mic and a track. I'm about to kill it. Ain't no cap. Now you know you really feel it. Yes, I hope that y'all are excited to learn today. We're going to go ahead and jump into the presentation, okay? All right. Do you see my screen? I am hoping so. Okay, let's go ahead and get started, everybody. So, your project is to be a muckraker. A muckraker is an investigative journalist who exposed corruption during the Progressive Era. One of our most renowned muckrakers, female muckrakers, was Ida B. Wells. So let's give a round of applause for Ida B. Wells. Yes, okay. Ida Wells, like myself, was an educator who became a crusader for African American rights. Okay, we got that from Edgenuity. Make sure you're citing in your project. Her legacy will include courageous acts such as her campaign against lynching. I'm going to give you a second to look at some of the quotes that I have about Ida B. Wells on the screen. Okay, so let's look at that. This pin here is where this quote connects to, and I have all of my quotes cited. So make sure you're doing that, ladies and gentlemen, and all. Okay. All right. Lynching is defined as an instance when a person or group of people acting outside of the law physically punishes another person, often resulting in death. It's very unfortunate, but this has happened in the past and it has happened in our present. So it's important that we talk about that. Okay. And we're citing Gibson 2016 with that quote. Even though people think the horrors of the past don't follow us to the present, they do. According to McLaughlin 2020, Ahmaud Arbery was lynched when he was gunned down while jogging 3 months ago in Glenn County, Georgia. And back in 2011, James Craig Anderson was also when he was dragged to his death in Mississippi just 13 years after James Byrd of Texas met the same fate in the same fashion. Okay, so Ida B. Wells stood up against treacherous and heinous acts of lynching, such as the ones that we just described. So we're going to focus on one particular incident that she was known for, which was the People's Grocery lynching. Now, in this situation, it happened in 1892. There were three Black men, Thomas Moss, Will Stewart, and Calvin McDowell. Okay, they opened a store in a mixed race neighborhood. I'm sorry. They opened a store in a mixed race neighborhood and they were doing pretty good. They were taking a lot of the business away from one particular white grocer, and his name was William Barrett. So he lost some business because of their business opening up. So one day, a white mob, came to the People's Grocery, and the People's Grocery they defended themselves, which they had the right to do, which resulted in some of the men, the white men in the mob, being injured. Well, when that happened, they got arrested with no, regard to the fact that they were defending themselves. They were arrested, and a bigger white mob of about 75 men came and stormed in to the prison, dragged them out, and executed them. Now, there's a citation that says from the Lynching Sites Project that says Tommy Moss was asked if he had any final words, and he said, "Tell my people to go west. There's no justice for them here." Wow, it's deep, but that's how he felt. And a lot of people who grew up in the South, I wonder how they feel. I can tell a stark difference between life in the South and in the West. It's completely different. While I have so much love for where I grew up, I just wanted to put that out there. All right, everyone. Make sure you end your project with your references in APA format, because that is the format that you're using for your social science classes. I know you're going to do an awesome job. I am looking forward to seeing your work. And I hope that you all had a marvelous weekend and that we start Black History Month strong. I want you to also think about um, the resilience of African American people and how they've had to overcome so much systemic injustices, systemic racism, and oppression. And we're going to talk about some more of that through our classes this month. But I just want you to think about that and digest what you just heard. In addition to getting ready for your projects. All right, this has been Miss Arnold. I am over and out. Y'all have a wonderful day.